actually.
I'd let it die out.
I like to die out.
Okay, I'll die.
It's a shade.
Anticipated the warmth of the next part.
When I'm playing in that bar? Okay.
Warmer.
Okay.
I ended up here in 1981 was based on the financial success that my father had for 40 years. And then it's changed. Our prices started skyrocketing and the cost of the commodity dropped as soon as I got here. My father was ready to retire, asked me if I wanted to come back, and I was trying to figure out a way of getting rid of a wife. I'll go and she won't come with me. Yeah, with that.
Carl and Grandpa Knapp farmed all this section and a half with horses. My first memory as a child was when I was about 2. My dad set me up on one of the work horses, and I was scared to death because of a big bruiser of an animal under me. So I still remember the sensation of being way up on top of this horse. Gottlieb and Christina and the 2 eldest kids, they came over from Germany in, I believe it was 1904, and then in 1920 they acquired this estate here, a section and a half, starting from here and going 1.5 miles north.
It's your job to get him loaded even, not his.
Yeah, he's got enough to worry about.
Yeah, so you gotta go back and forth.
Yeah. Try and go in and out and back and forth and judge.
Am I blocking you?
A little. Just you kind of judge everything once you get used to it by the header. And you kind of learn how far back you can go. See that brake didn't come. Whoop. Talking and not paying attention.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Explain the CRP.
Well, basically,
So I can try and remember.
it's called Conservation Reserve Program. Originally, it was you'd put in like this little grass hillside or something, and then people started figuring out, well, what if I put the whole farm in? And so, basically, the government is paying you not to farm.
That's considered negative?
A little bit on my part. I kind of feel like a failure. You know, how come I did it? Everybody else can continue farming, and I just couldn't do it.
Even Brown and Luke are talking about alternative.
Well, and that's it. The more acres you have, the more money you're losing.
And when I was a little kid, that's the kind of combines we had. They were pulled by tractors. Ron's family ran the tractor from the combine. We ran the combine from the tractor. When I was growing up, my dad farmed 1,760 acres. We are farming almost 4,500 acres. One family's doing twice what they used to do. You can't have a small farm anymore and make it. And then, because of that, people are putting their ground in CRP. Well, if there's grounds in CRP, then nobody's farming it. Why stay around small town America? You know, and then the school district goes, the grocery store goes, the little restaurant goes, the tavern goes, the golf course is, you know, financial trouble, fertilizer dealers, everybody goes. So So pretty soon, this gets a little exciting here going down that hill. Pretty soon you don't have a town. It's a little scary.
But to them, you know, 45,000 combined income for those, you know, back east people, they probably think that's living in the mountains in a shack somewhere. But yeah, the regent said that anybody who meets the academic qualifications and passes the entrance board to Yale and has the income that low of 2 parents, we will pay. And I think that's great. Linda's dad says, well, you guys won't be the last one to go broke, and I'm sure we won't, but I don't want to be the last one to go broke. Why stay in a business that you've lost all your life savings? I mean, I'm going to be 49, and I don't want to start a whole new career with nothing in the bank. We've cut 5,874 bushels so far today. Cut 116 acres, and it's yielding 51 bushels an acre. And we've been cutting 8.9 hours today, so if I'm getting paid by the hour, I've got it made. What, probably $3 an hour. Gives us our productivity per acre, so I'm doing 13 acres per hour of cut. So that's not too bad. 116 acres is a pretty good day.
I went to a basketball camp this summer, and the guy who ran the basketball camp he's really into helping out small school athletes, you know, like a B school athlete, get onto, you know, Division I, Division II schools. So he finds out what you like, what kind of your interests are, and kind of a little bit about your personality. And then he looks around and finds a school that he thinks would fit your personality and thinks I'd be a good fit at Yale. Because it's a great academic school to start with, and that's a big thing for me, because realistically I'm not going to go on and make millions of dollars with my basketball career. So, you know, if I went to school and graduated from Yale, I mean, I could pretty much do anything I wanted. But really enjoy living in the country, so maybe I should just come home and do the family farm, because I don't know how long I can handle a big city.
So it's not how you play, it's who you know, huh?
So they're doing a little gossip or something.
Yeah.
No, I think it's how you play.
Mom was talking, she was listening to NPR, and they played a piece by Leon Bicey, which is one of the flute teachers at a college that my sister wants to go have a lesson with. And so they're talking about that.
His whole tuition, room, board, everything, but $9,000.
At school, there's a list, the top books that high schoolers should read or something.
Yeah.
And so I started reading those. So those are like, you know, the classics, Jane Eyre, Pride and Prejudice. And so I read those, and I enjoy those. I just watched Pride and Prejudice at approximately 1 o'clock in the morning, and I really liked it.
Approximately 1 o'clock?
Yeah. I don't think we started watching until 1 o'clock, and then, because one of the girls, she had to meet her bus to get to the plane at 3:45. So I was like, oh, we'll just stay up, please. And there was only 7 of us left in our cabin, because there was 14, but everyone else had left. So we were just kind of enjoying being together and stuff.
Yeah.
With back to Ronnie Jo again, when she started to walk in, it kind of brought back memories of our graduation, because it's the same place, same building. I walked in the same side as she did, and we had the same music.
How do you remember which side you walked in?
back then, I don't know if anybody said that we were going to farm either. I think one kid, one of my classmates said he was going to become a big cattle rancher or something. And it was more of a joke because they came from a really small farm.
I don't know that anybody in my graduating class said we were going to come back and farm. And
they maybe had in the back of their mind, they may not have said it.
Well, I think they more
so?
planned.
More planned, yeah. Because there was more need for people to come back. Now we can farm more with less people.
Yeah, at this point, I think we're just year by year.
You're good. You're good for this one.
We've got it covered this year.